Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Deanda, and today I want to share with you two really easy strategies that I've already started using this year to save more money. And I hope that from my videos you are able to either find help, encouragement, or inspiration in some way for your everyday life. So if any of that sounds like your cup of tea, then by all means, please subscribe and join me here in my YouTube community. I would love your support. So let's go ahead and get into those two easy strategies. So here's the very first thing. Whenever I don't make a purchase that I was about to or planning on making, I take the money that I would have spent and deposit that money into my savings account. My long-term emergency fund, can't get to it easily type savings account. And I would love to say that this is an original idea, but last year I was watching a video by Lydia Sin. I would link it down below, but I'm not sure which one it was. And she was talking about how she went to the Goodwill one day. She was going to buy like a few sweaters or something for herself. And she was like, no, I don't really need it. And she said that when she went home, she actually deposited that money or transferred that money into her savings account because guys, if we end up, making a good choice in the store, like, no, I'm not going to get that. I don't really need it. Let me save the money. If we don't actually save the money, like put it in the savings account, put it under your mattress, put it in a jar, like something, if you don't actually save the money, then you're not saving money. It's going to just end up getting spent on something else if you just leave it in the account. And when she said that, I was like, oh my goodness, that makes perfect sense. How many times have I not purchased something because like I'm making a good choice and I want to pat myself on the back, but then I end up blowing the money in some other way later on down the line. So that is thing one, and I'm happy to say that I've already started doing that at the very, very beginning of the year, talking about maybe January 1st, 2nd, 3rd, something like that. We were going to go to a local restaurant here in my town and have some barbecue. And my husband and I are talking on the phone and he's like, why don't we go to Mojo's? And I told my husband, no, let's not go to Mojo's. Let's save the money and just like, while you're out, go to Aldi, pick up some salmon. We have rice at home. We have vegetables at home. Let's make a meal. So we did that. We ended up only spending $10, $15 on the salmon. Definitely not 15 if you got it from Aldi. Probably like $10, $11 for the salmon. And it was a very delicious dinner. And before the night was over, what I did was I transferred about $40. No, not about, it was exactly $40. I transferred $40 into my savings account. And so last night I was checking my savings account and I was like, $40 deposit, what is that? Because normally I transfer much larger amounts into that account. And then it clicked like, oh yeah, now I'm saving money on the things that I'm not purchasing anymore. I need to make another transfer because on Friday night, a couple nights ago, I was just at Ross and I was getting ready to buy this cute little planner they had in there. It was only $3.99 and I wanted to use it for my YouTube content and I kept going back and forth like, should I get it? Should I not? And I ultimately didn't get it because I have so many notebooks at home, guys. It is ridiculous. I love notebooks and I can just use one of my notebooks to plan out my content. And so I have not transferred that money yet, but I am going to, and I'm really interested to see like by the end of the year, how much money will I have saved? And I'll know that I'll be able to tally it up because anything that is an odd purchase, like the planner for $3.99 is gonna end up being like $4.28 after the applicable 7% sales tax. I am gonna add that sales tax into my savings because like if I go up to the register and I only had exactly $3.99, are they gonna give it to me? No. So I think it's gonna be really interesting to see at the end of the year how much money I have actually been able to save. Go ahead and drop a comment down below if this is something that you are interested in doing or if you're like, girl, I have been doing that for years now. Whatever the case may be, I wanna know your thoughts on that. So leave me a comment, let's get a discussion going. And thing two, for my second strategy, I'm going to be doing a lot more with hacking the credit card rewards cashback system this year. And so I have a Chase Freedom card. Back in the day when I was shopping around for a credit card, absolute best card I was able to find without an annual fee was the Chase Freedom card. And the absolute best one was the Chase Sapphire, but that has a $95 fee and I am all about the free. I don't want to pay a fee. So Drop a comment down below if you can relate. I went with the Chase Freedom Card. I've had it forever, it seems like now, and I have not used it to its full potential. Like, I'm not maximizing the benefit that I actually could be getting from having a Chase Freedom Card. So the way it works is you get 1% cash back on all purchases, and every quarter they have different category of items that you can purchase that will give you 5% cash back. So for January through March, this time it's gas stations, streaming services, phone companies, and like cable companies. So I'm gonna make sure that anything that I purchase that fits in one of those bonus categories where you get 5% cash back at that time, I'm gonna make sure that I'm purchasing those things with my credit card. I wanna make sure that everything that I put on the card, I'm able to just pay off right away. So for example, yesterday I just paid my car insurance, my AT&T phone bill, and my cable bill. And then Netflix is gonna be coming out in a few days. Between all of that, I am going to get about $20 in cash back. And typically I pay all my bills just with my debit card. I don't go through the extra step of doing it on my credit card. But y'all, if you are gonna be getting free money and you have a good relationship with money, like you're not someone who just charges up on your credit card and then you have to pay all these interest fees every month, then credit card hacking is a great thing, but you want to make sure that you're getting a credit card that has really good cash back rewards. And typically, based on the research that I did, like if you go with a local bank or local credit union, you know, sometimes they have cash back rewards, but they're not necessarily as good as the rewards that you could get from like a Chase Sapphire or a Chase Freedom or some of the other companies. So just be mindful of that. If you are interested in getting a Chase Freedom Card, I do have a link down below that you can click on. They have a current special for new, I don't know if you would call it members or customers, where if you spend $500 within the first 3 months of having your card, they're gonna give you a $200 cash back bonus. I think they had something similar to that when I first purchased or when I first got my credit card, and so we had to buy a shed for our house. Like we were gonna buy it anyway, so we put it on the credit card. That automatically gave us the cash back bonus for new card, I think that's what it's called, new card members. So we got that $200 cash back bonus and just paid it off because, like I said, it was something that we had intended on purchasing and had the money for anyway. And so that's what I'm going to be doing this year. And I've been getting cashback rewards all along, but I'm really going to make sure that I'm maximizing on it. And here's the next thing, where you take it to the next level. I used to let the money just accumulate in my Chase rewards account, and then when I felt like it was big enough, I would withdraw. I think that I'm probably going to withdraw as frequently as I can. I don't know if they have, if you have to have a minimum amount to be able to get your cashback rewards, but I'm probably going to withdraw at least once a month, put it into my savings account, the same one that I add money for, when I end up not making a purchase, where I'm going to be saving that extra money. I'm going to put it in there because that savings account has a 1.75% APY, which means that every month I'm going to be getting 1.75% interest on whatever the balance is. And so instead of letting Chase make interest on my cashback rewards, I'm going to withdraw it, and that way I can get the interest myself. So those are my 2 super simple tips. This video took a lot longer than what I thought it was going to take, but I thought it was very valuable and pertinent information. If you did find this video helpful or inspirational, be sure, like I said before, to give it a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about these things. And again, if you're interested in the Chase card, I do have the link down below for that. And the way it works is if you sign up through the link, I get a $100 cashback reward, and I don't know if you get anything, but that's the way it works. And so I thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love your support. I'm working on getting up to 1,000 subscribers. We're getting close. We're still kind of far, but I'm getting closer. And again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.